You are listening to Madiba's Radio, and this is Imani, Mr. Imani.
You're listening to Madiba's Radio, opening up the waves for you to be heard.
All right, Matiba's Radio, the best youth station in the Bay. Yes. All right, now, if you want to call me in studio, remember the number is 041-583-2031. That is 041-583-2031. We also do have other numbers, of course, 041-583-1995 or on your 041-583-1987. The first match that we're going to be taking a looking at is the Cruiserweight Championship match. That is Neville versus Akira Tozawa. The king of the Cruiserweights will be defending his championship against the man who represents the tightest brand, if I can put it that way. He represents the tightest brand, tightest worldwide representative, Akira Tozawa. I'm looking forward to this match because one has to feel that it is Akira Tozawa's time to actually take down Neville, because Neville has had a stranglehold on the Cruiserweight division for quite some time now, ever since he came into 205 Live and defeated Rich Swann for the Cruiserweight Championship. He has been undefeatable when it comes to one-on-one championship matches, and one has to realize is that Neville, he's had a tussle with heavyweights, right? And then when he decided to shift his career and go over to Cruiserweight, he absolutely dominated. He literally is, you can call him, though Tony Nese is the premier athlete, Neville is the premier attraction for 205 Live, one has to feel, because he has the gold. He has the gold around his waist. But now, when it comes to Tozawa, one has to also see that Tozawa has arguably has Neville's number, because when it comes to Tozawa, you have that little bit of a factor of unpredictability, and you have to think to yourself that this man, in a way, he's a wild card, because you never know what to expect in a sense that when it's a big match. Because I would like to think about this is his first big match in a way, right? Because now literally he's facing Neville for the championship, and he's also got the motivation and the backing of Titus O'Neil. So I'm excited for this match. I'm excited to see, in a way, I don't want to say a contrast of styles, but then just to see these two superstars go at it, to see who's going to come out on top between the two. So I'm looking forward to it. I am excited, and everyone cannot wait for the Cruiserweight Championship match. That is Neville versus Akira Tozawa. Bray Wyatt will also be facing Seth Rollins in a match that has bit of a, I don't want to say it has a personal animosity to it, but then when it comes to Bray felt offended when Seth called him a false martyr, and that's where this entire thing started. Seth, on his other hand, looks to be the man. He looks to be the one who's been put in the position in the WWE that he is the man. And for those of you who did not know, Seth is actually the cover athlete now for WWE 2K18, for the upcoming WWE 2K18 game. Bray, on the other hand, on this past Monday Night Raw, which you will see, for those who haven't seen it, are still going to be watching it here in South Africa on ETV. Bray, on the other hand, he still wants to plug it into Seth's head. And when I say plug it, I don't mean it's something false. No. He still wants to plug it into Seth's head that Seth is one thing you're forgetting, that I am a god. And everything right now is happening because I let it happen that way. So one has to wonder now when it comes to Bray, because Bray has that thing where, how can I put it? When it comes to these big matches, remember, Bray is a former WWE champion. When it comes to these big matches, one tends to favor the other guy, the good guy, when it comes to Bray Wyatt. But then people seem to forget that, like I said, Bray is a former WWE champion, and he did indeed go to Elimination Chamber to win that championship. So, in as much as you might think that Bray Wyatt, he says he's a god, you should believe it, because this man is nothing to be played with. All right, it is Bray Wyatt after all, and we've seen what he has done in the past. He is very much capable of defeating Seth. Not to say that Seth is a pushover, because Seth is the man. He says he's the man, and one has to believe that he is the man when you see him in the ring, when you see him perform. So I can't wait for this match, because this one is a total contrast of styles. Bray Wyatt straightforward, in your face, and Seth high flying, also possesses that power game. So this match might just be a match that might actually be one of the matches up there that steals the show somewhat, if we can put it that way. All right. So we're going to be checking out one more match before we get over now to our first song of the day, our first song break, if I can put it that way. So we're going to be checking out one more match before we get on over now to the other side, to the other songs that are on the card. All right. So which one? Yes, Alexa Bliss versus Sasha Banks for the Raw Women's Championship. And I said this yesterday. When I featured when on my 3-star, you were on my 3-count. Let's say 3-star on my 3-count superstar feature when I was featuring Nia Jax. It's only a matter of time before Nia Jax takes that championship. But as to who she's gonna take it from, that still has to be decided, because Sasha will be aiming to take it away from Alexa Bliss. Let's remember, ladies and gentlemen, that Sasha Banks is a 3-time women's champion. And Alexa Bliss, at the same time, she is a 2-time SmackDown Women's Champion and a 1-time Raw Women's Champion, which means she is a 3-time champion. So here is literally a clash of people. In as much as people might think that Alexa Bliss might just have it all against her, Alexa does possess that pedigree as a 3-time champion against Sasha Banks. Because each time, and especially if you remember during the Superstar Draft, when Alexa Bliss came out, she got a massive reaction, and each time she comes out, she gets a reaction. Especially this past Monday Night Raw, if you were watching, and for those who haven't watched, you will see. Alexa Bliss is one of those people that you can't count out. In as much as you might be absolutely, utterly annoyed by her, you can't discount the fact that she is the champion now, and then she actually has a chance to make a statement with regards to there's a reason why I am the champion. But let's not forget, this is Sasha Banks that we're talking about. Sasha Banks is the boss, and they don't call her the boss for no reason whatsoever. So Sasha Banks will be facing Alexa Bliss for the Raw Women's Championship at WWE. Great balls of fire.